are part of the world. We are not far of the world. We have to send, as you know, translators or the people who call in the name of Allah and Dawah Islamiyah for others. They have to tell others using their tongue. You know that. So Al-Azhar Al-Sharif started to teach them how to translate from very teenagers. They start with children and teenagers to teach them how to translate the Quran and Sunnah, the real meaning of the Quran and Sunnah for others. Yeah.
Of course, Al-Azhar is one of the strong institutions for Islam. What is the role of Al-Azhar to do more in order to correct the image of Islam worldwide?
The point is very difficult, that. It's not only Al-Azhar. The responsibility, it's upon all of us, that. But under the name of Al-Azhar, because Al-Azhar, as you said about Al-Azhar, but the problem is Islam now really in action to tell others that we are peace, we are with the peace or we are with the violence. So that is the point. And Al-Azhar Al-Sharif did and do what really he can with his, scholars. Yeah.
Yes, Dr. Yasser also would be liking to talk about how Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, treated women, because we can see a lot of wrong things that are being done in the name of Islam or Sharia in the Egyptian society and other so-called Muslim societies. So how did Prophet Muhammad treat the women that he lived among?
The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, خيركم خيركم لأهله وأنا خيركم لأهلي. خيركم لأهله وأنا خيركم لأهلي صلى الله عليه وسلم. The best of you is the best for his family. Meaning the best of and the best with his wife صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was playing with his wives صلى الله عليه وسلم, was joking, was kidding, was doing this and that. Prophet Muhammad.
So it's not about being strict all the time with women.
Yes. That it's, as you know, there are it's very different between Islam as a religion and the Muslims as Muslims. Now, so that is the point. We have to show others the real Islam and real meaning of forgiveness, real meaning of peace. Peace be upon the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Mr. Yasser, tell us more about Prophet Muhammad. What are the things that people doesn't know much about him? What are the other sides of Prophet Muhammad?
I will not say anything about the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. I will let Michael Hart say about the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Michael Hart, in his book The 100, what he said about the Prophet Muhammad, he said, the first person I have to write about him, he is the Prophet Muhammad, because he did all the best as a religious man, as a messenger, and he did all the best as a ruler and as a master. So I think these words are better than what I will say, because it's coming from there.
What about the youth? As we can see in Egypt from 2011, the 25th of January revolution and the 30th of June revolution, the youth of Egypt want to say something, want to do something. How did Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, treat the youth among his family, among his clan during his lifetime?
That Prophet Muhammad said that the paradise, the Jannah, down and under the leg of your mother. See, there in Europe, lots of things happen now, that. Killing and here also. So the problem, it's not worldly problem, worldly problem. We have just to show what about the advices of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu, which he said, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, for youth and to youth, to, deal well with his brother, his father, his mother, his friend, people, all mankind. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Quran, وَمَا أَرْسَلْنَاكَ إِلَّا رَحْمَةً لِلْعَالَمِينَ. It isn't rahmah for Muslims. It isn't rahmah for Quraysh. It isn't rahmah for Egyptian people. It isn't rahmah and forgiveness, peace for whatever. It's rahmah for alameen, all of mankind.
During the feast times and during the happy times, how did Prophet Muhammad dealt with his companions and friends during these?
You know that Prophet Muhammad ﷺ was very peaceful with animals, not only his companions, with animals, with Sahaba, with sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So Prophet Muhammad was very near from his companions. They loved him sallallahu alayhi wa sallam more than themselves, as what he said, none of you will have faith till he loves me more than his father, himself, his children, and all of mankind. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وآل إبراهيم وبارك على محمد وآل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وآل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد.
What about the other companions of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him? We spoke about Umar ibn al-Khattab. What about the other companions? How did they affect Prophet Muhammad, and how did Prophet Muhammad affect them after his death?
You know, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ called his Allah, our Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for what? For embracing Islam, for Umar ibn al-Khattab or Amr ibn Hisham. And now with Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, the one who believed Nabi Muhammad, our Prophet ﷺ, without any talking. When he says something, the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ became his master, his ruler, his love in his inside. So just he heard the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ say this and that, just he believed the Prophet Muhammad. And after the days of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, the Sahaba and the companions became on the same way, on the same, and they were as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They said, oh Allah, show us the straight path. And for sure, the straight path is the straight of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And that's what the Sahaba did after him. All of them, Ali ibn Abi Talib, Abu Bakr as-Siddiq, Umar ibn Khattab, may Allah be pleased with them all.
Mr. Kirmani, I want to take the right information from you about the exact date of the birth of Prophet Muhammad. It is said that this event we are celebrating, it was created by the Fatimid, or in the Fatimid era, and it's not the exact date, but we are taking it after them to celebrate and to honor Prophet Muhammad. Is this right or wrong?
I don't think so. That is not right, of course. You know that we are in Al-Azhar now, and lots of scholars, they know that, and they deal with that, and they send prayers upon the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ in this day. How come? If it's not true, they will say it isn't true. But the scholars and all people now, so I think they have to stop talking about this subject.
So this is the exact date,
Yes,
and everything is
yes,
right.
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
Dr. Yasser, finally, my final question today would be about the message of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, to us now, living in this age. What can it be?
Peace and love, and be good for all, and do all your best to be real companion of the Prophet Muhammad. You know that companions in his time, sallallahu also we have the followers now, to be a very good follower of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu to send peace, not to kill others, to smile in front of people, to give the message of peace. Then you are Muhammadiyan, then you are the follower of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Peace be upon him, Mr. Yasser al-Kirmani, head of the Islamic Studies Department, English section. Thank you very much for joining us today.
Thanks a lot.
And many happy
Assalamu
returns, sir.
alaikum. Yeah.
Alaikum salam.
Thank you very much. And we'll be going out for a quick break, so stay tuned.